Hello, welcome to this episode of How Tutorials by Level Studios. My name is Lydia, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can bake multiple materials into one textures. Let's get started. So I'll be using this texture, and what we'll be baking is our jumpsuits. She has this, and this lower part of the clothes is the base, and this upper part is the top. So let me go to edit mode, top, select, and then base, select. So they have separate materials. So the aim of this video is to bake these two materials into one texture. This can work with as many materials as you have, and with as many objects as you have. Let's say this top is a separate object and the shorts is another separate object, then it will also work. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to separate them into different into different objects. So in case you have different objects that you want to bake into one, that's why I'm separating this. So now let me delete unused slots, remove unused slots. So now we have the top, then we have the base. After this, the next thing we need, the first thing you need is your UV as usual. And that has to do with baking texture, you need a very good UV. So let's see the UV of this. Go to under UV. You see the UV that I've created for this piece. So just make sure your mesh has a very good UV. And I'm going to leave a link in the description below to how you can create UV. So let's go back to shading, and now after you have your good UV, the next thing you need is the image texture you want to bake to. So let me just come here, Shift A, under texture, image texture, or you go to add texture, image texture. So now we want to bake the color. You can, if you have the texture ready, you can select it from here, but we're creating a new texture. So click on new jumpsuits. Then instead of 1K, I'm going to change this to 2K, 2048 by 2048. Now we're done with this. To bake, we need to copy that texture to as many material slots as you have. Let's say you have 5 material slots that you want to bake into one texture. So just copy it. So this is from the top. Select the trouser, the base, then paste that same material, or you create a new material, Shift A, image texture, then you select it from here, jumpsuits. Oh, I wrote, okay, crop suits. So select the same texture. So when the same texture is selected, now you are ready to bake. So you go to your render properties, which is the one before the last one in your properties editor. Now you can bake with Eevee, so you have to switch to circles, and you go to changes. So you go to bake. You want to bake the color, so you change it from combine to diffuse. Then you remove direct and indirect. So before you start baking, I'm going to deactivate my roughness from the top, because since you want to bake the color, and you have the metallic active, it's going to paint the color as black, because the color for the metal is black. No, if you've seen the tutorial I made about how to use the shader editor, I will leave the link in the description below. You see that when your object is metallic, is black. So now if we bake this material this way, this part of this material will be black. So to make it the actual color, just deactivate your metallic, then you can bake now. So select this, go to the shots, select it, or as many material slot as you have. So select all the objects, then you go under the render properties, then you click on bake. So it's going to bake from one object first. After it reaches 100%, then it's going to move to the next object. Now this is slow. Let me cancel. It's slow, and another thing that can help with your baking is change if you have your GPU, so you can change to GPU compute. So with that changed, you can just bake again. This GPU is faster than the CPU baking. So it's going to take a while. Yeah, it's very fast compared to CPU. So this is done. It's going to move to the next object. Yeah, so it's very fast. Now it has finished baking. So let's go to our texture. You see, this is the lower part and this is the upper part of the cloth. So now I can go to this shot and delete the material, or I change it to top. They now share the same material, but I've not connected the new texture we just baked, which is this, to the base color. So let me deactivate this and attach the new texture we just baked. Yeah, so now I can now connect my metallic back. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment, share, and subscribe to Level Nation Studios if you've not done so. Click on the notification bell to get notified anytime we upload video. And until next time, stay true to your creativity. Bye bye.